You guys ready for the next one? All right. This next one is a six-man scramble brought to you by Fantuzo Acupuncture. Introducing first.
Okay, here's a guy you probably don't want to mess with.
No, he doesn't look like one. I'm going to tell you that right now.
No, and, I mean, I'll tell you what, I can't say enough bad things about him.
And introducing the next participant. Weighing in at 169 pounds, this is Darren!
And I'll tell you what, here's a young man that he's got a lot of promise.
I remember him from last time. He impressed me.
Introducing the next participant. Making his way down the aisle, wrestling tonight out of Niagara Falls, New York. He weighed in at 217 pounds. This is Invincible Krist.
And I'll tell you what, a young man like Darren Crowe, a man like Chris Worthless, now you have Vince Valor in the matchup.
Vince Valor, I heard some good things about him, but I heard some equally nasty things about him.
You know what? He's one of those guys. He's one of those guys that can get nasty when he needs to.
Oh yeah, and that's perfect.
Wrestling tonight out of the 170 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chael.
And I'll tell you what, Chael Connors is one of these up and comers. You don't want to overlook him.
This is the one to watch.
I'm telling you, he's a sleeper. He's a sleeper in this matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the next participants. Making his way down the aisle, wrestling tonight on the 5'4" Brothers 7-1, playing in a slick, criminal moving ground. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Charisma personified,
Okay.
Here's your buddy.
Do we have to? Do we have to?
I mean, he's coming off a decent win last time, if you remember. I mean, he's got something to him, obviously.
He's got something, all right.
I shudder to think what that could be.
Whatever it is, I want none of it.
Boy.
But here's a high stakes in this matchup. This is to be the final entrant into the Dustytaker Invitational, which is taking place later on this evening.
Right.
So there's a lot on the line here.
Introducing the final participant, wrestling out of Rockport, New York, weighing at 182 pounds. This is a Gavin.
And you know what? They say this kid's a cut above the rest.
Oh, yeah.
He's nuts.
Oh, yeah.
He's crazy.
He's easily my favorite here. I'm not going to lie. Talk about bias. I've watched Gavin Glass a lot of places, and I'm very glad to see him here.
And I'll tell you what, and joining us, getting his cardio.
Hello.
Do you miss me? No, not really, but you're here anyway. By the way,
I missed you.
Who dressed you, by the way?
My mother, and she said I was handsome.
I'm sure she did.
Come on.
Anyway, big stakes involved in this matchup right here. The winner is a final entrant into the Dustytaker Invitational. So, and of course we have Cayden. Does Cayden have to be involved in this matchup?
He's got to be involved in everything.
Oh my God!
That's your best friend, Russ. Don't you hate on him.
I tried to tell him, he didn't listen.
But this is huge right here.
Yeah.
I mean, getting an invite to the Dustytaker Invitational could go so far.
The Dustytaker Invitational is prestigious. It's been around a very long time. The best of the best in Upstate Pro Wrestling have won that tournament. Last year, it made a stop at Flower City Wrestling Academy, and again this year, due to the pandemic and all. So this is a big chance for these folks in an environment that you wouldn't expect to see the Dustytaker contested. And what is it? It means so much to be the last man into that chaos that is the Invitational.
Well, you know what though? I mean, you take a guy like Krist who really lives up to his name. I gotta tell you, he really does. But a guy with his size and strength and whatnot. But then you take a kid like Darren Crowe. I mean, there's so much talent in this matchup going to Vince Valor, Cayden. I hate to say it, but Cayden.
Listen to this guy.
But Chael Connors.
Look at Darren Crowe, though. This is a guy, I'm glad you brought him up. He's impressed in his recent Flower City Wrestling Academy appearances. This kid can fly. Well, he's flying to another planet right now after that.
But you know what?
That point.
He has so much heart, and it does not give up.
And that's his draw. I mean, people are really going to attach themselves to that because that's what they want to believe in nowadays.
Yeah, for sure. And that's something that Darren Crowe provides. It's something that kids can get behind. And that's the best sort of professional wrestler when it comes to this sort of environment. So Darren Crowe's got a really bright future. But can he survive this?
But here's the thing. Can he survive? Can he get nasty when he needs to be? I mean, you look at a guy like Vince Valor. Vince Valor will do what it takes. I mean, we've seen a shift in his attitude over the years to get to the point where he'll do anything to win.
Yeah, winning is the only option for Invincible Vince Valor this time around. He's getting to the stage of his career where he's done everything he can do on the local independents. He wants to make that step. My goodness! Gavin Glass entering the contest with fire.
And I'll tell you what, if you want to talk about a sleeper in this matchup, maybe borderline sleeper, maybe borderline favorite, Gavin Glass.
Yeah, until Cayden wrecked him and knocked his face off. Gavin Glass, though, another guy that's had an interesting turn in attitude for sure. We've seen recently, there's a friendship developing between Keenan Moore and Gavin Glass. That's not something you'd ever expect.
And that rivalry is still going to be happening. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, we'll see. But Chael Connors was on a roll until he met Vince Valor.
Vince Valor means bad news all around whenever he steps in the ring.
That's what they say.
And
then you met Vince Valor.
Oh my
what do we got going on? Look at the strength of Valor.
Jesus.
Two men on his shoulders.
Are you kidding me? He means business.
Look at him. He's parading him around the ring. Wait a minute. Valor looking for a third?
No, wait a minute.
Is Darren Crowe going up on top?
Oh, come on. Come on.
Look at the power of Valor. Unbelievable strength from Invincible Vince Valor.
That was at least 500 pounds.
3 men at once on his shoulders. Where else are you going to see that?
500 plus pounds on his shoulders. Oh, there it is. Right there. Krist Worthless. You cannot trust the man.
Oh, and Cayden out of nowhere. It's unraveling. It's safe to say, right?
Quickly.
I don't know if it was ever fastened.
Here we go. Look at this strength of Valor again. Unbelievable stuff.
Eat your heart out, Cena.
My goodness. That is impressive. Maybe the most impressive feat you will see tonight.
Gavin Glass getting back to it. First one to his feet. So is Valor.
Shows off to an awesome start. Oh, Glass caught him, though. Look, here we go. Here comes Gavin. And down. Glass caught her out of nowhere. Cayden with a stunner.
And we got cutters, we got stunners. And what's Darren Crowe going to do?
Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Bicycle kick right to the face.
Oh, my goodness.
He's so quick with it.
Wait a minute. Worthless. Look at the power of Worthless. Oh, and down. Crowe folded up here.
Like a suitcase.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, my God.
Look at this. No. Oh, Connors makes the save. Keeping this thing alive. Crowe stood no chance in that position. Connors all alone, though. What's he going to do with this opportunity?
Oh, boy.
Connors getting hyped up.
Oh, boy.
Probably.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Let's see. Here we go. Connors looking.
Chael Connor's going to fly.
You know what he's going to do.
Chael Connor's going to fly.
Headed up to the sky. High Red District. Really brawling on the outside. Wait a minute. Here he goes. Connors all the way to the floor.
Right in front of us, for God's sake. He almost landed in Marcus's lap.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing up the excitement level. 200.
But can he capitalize on it? That's the question.
No, the real question is, Buck Nasty, are you disappointed that you don't have a lap buddy now?
Yeah, I mean he's got to go win the match, you know.
All right.
Then he can be my lap.
Let's see that again. Connors taking flight. Soaring all the way up past the rafters in this building. Connors up top again, going to fly a little bit more. Let's see. And down, spectacular stuff.
What a swanton bomb.
That's got to do it. There we go.
Choose his spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, entering last in the Dustytaker Invitational, Chael!
What a finish!
I told you he was the one to watch.
You were right.